What's up, Facebook? So, I have been missing for a little bit. I got sick again. I am really good about getting sick around the stressful times of the year because no one stresses like I do. So I picked up whatever Logan got sick with. He got sick right after we got home from DR, and then I did too. I'm gonna kind of blame myself for that. I didn't take good care of myself, so now I'm back on track. I'm getting my vitamins in, I'm getting my fruits and vegetables in, and speaking of fruit, I have been on a smoothie kick because it's an easy way to get in your fruit. And also a really good time of the year to start this because you probably have a lot of candy in your house and you don't realize how sweet fruit is until you reintroduce it into your life. And so I feel like I've just been tasting all of the sugar lately with candy that it's actually kind of nice to have fruit. It seems tart, so I like it. I just recorded an Orange Julius recipe. I'm going to put it up on my YouTube channel. So if you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you do. If you click on the link in my bio, you will see a button and you can click on and subscribe to it. So I'm going to put that up there. Very simple, very easy. As you can tell, the color, I did put in some berries because I like berries. I don't love just a straight up Orange Julius. So I added some berries to this. Delicious. And emergency because I need to get my vitamins in there. So I will get that up there. Also, I'm updating some new exercises into the YouTube channel, so make sure you are subscribed. You'll get notifications for that. All right, so I want to talk about, this one's for you, April. It's always backwards because I need to see myself, but I got this really cool, so if any of you have been following me lately, I got into the book that's You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, and I really got into it, and it woke me out of my deep deep sleep of just getting by day to day. And so for Christmas, April and Megan got me these little You Are a Badass. I got pins, I got a sticker, I have magnets, so it's all over my plate, all over my house. Speaking of which, let's just talk about this, jump right into one of the topics I wanted to talk about, her book today. And I think it's a good time of the year to talk about this. So in chapter 24, she drops a lot of things that I think a lot of women can relate to. But in chapter 24, she talked about her buying a new car. And I might slaughter this. So if you have the book, reread the chapter. If you have the audiobook, re-listen to it. But in chapter 24, she talks about when she bought a new car, she knows that she could afford a Honda. And she knows that she should go to the Honda dealer and test drive that. But she's really wanting this Audi. And she goes to the dealership. She test drives an Audi. She's just, telling the salesman all that he wants to hear, that she can afford it, and that this is totally realistic. I could walk off this lot with this Audi, right? But in her back of her mind, she's going, no, that's not smart. There's no way I can make it work. I need to go and just get the Honda. So long story short is that she ends up going with the Audi because it always seems like if we put ourselves in the pickle of, I need to make this work, we always will. So she says that that's where she broke through and she was able to finish this book because she made herself be in that position where she had no other choice. She had to write this book. She had to go through with it and make this work because she had to pay off this Audi that she just purchased. Whereas if she picked the more comfortable option with the Honda, then she would probably still be driving the Honda, still barely affording payments, because when we are comfortable, we do the bare minimum. And in a business perspective, I was like, yeah, I've been working my job for the last 10 years because it's comfortable. And putting all of my dreams and ambitions on the back burner because I'm doing what I want to do comfortably versus putting myself out there. So in a business aspect, I was like, holy crap, that totally spoke to me. But I also, in a fitness aspect, I think we all do that same thing too, where we tell ourselves that we're comfortable in this position. And sometimes we might not feel comfortable. We try to put on those pair of jeans and they don't fit and we get super depressed. But when it comes back to it, we're not willing to put ourselves out there in that uncomfortable zone of going to the gym. We always say, you know, it's too intimidating. There's no way I can lose weight. And we tell ourselves these lies. And she talks about telling yourself these lies. And she also, in her words, she says, get over your own shit. Get over this own shit that you're telling yourself all these lies of you cannot lose weight. Is that really true? If any of you have been to a therapist, if you ever tell your therapist, I can never do something, and they'll always be like, well, is there proof? Have you ever done that before? Yes. Okay, so you can never lose weight is a false accusation because you have done it in the past. And so chapter 24 in You Are a Badass totally speaks to business aspects, personal aspects, anything you're going through. You're telling yourself your own shit, and you can't get over how comfortable it is to be in your own space, and that's why you're stuck. If you put yourself out there, you have no other option. You have to afford this more expensive car, so you have to do X, Y, and Z, you know, and if you pay for, just a perspective of fitness, if you pay for personal training, you drop that much money on it, you better make it worth it. You better be dedicated. And so if you put yourself into the proper positions, you're going to strive. But if you barely are getting by, you're just going to barely get by. That's it. You're going to tell yourself so many reasons why it's not going to work. So chapter 24, I can't stress this book enough. 2019 was a shithole, and it kind of woke me out of it. Today was the last day of my job. So this morning I got done. Let's see, I worked at 9. I got done at like 10. 10 was that last time I had to train a dentist office, and I've worked for this company for 10 years. So kind of surreal. It was kind of cute. Logan sent me a text from the other room as I'm in here training this dental office, and he goes, you did it. Like, that is it. Today you are done. I'm proud of you. 2020 is going to be awesome. So he was really sweet to do that. But at the same time, I texted him back actually, and I was like, you must be able to smell my freaking out from the other room, my nervousness, because the reality just hit me that it is legit. But I've put myself in that position where, like, you have no other option other than to swim. And so that's going to be awesome. 2020 is going to have a lot of cool things in it. So speaking of 2020, just around the corner, we've got a couple things coming up. I did post, I posted it on my story. So if you follow me on Instagram in my stories, or you see my Facebook stories, you might have seen this. January, a lot of people, I even had a client, she goes, hey, my next workouts, can they be free weights only and more circuits so that she can go get a pair of dumbbells and just find a corner in the room and then just do that workout. So I think a lot of people are going to be interested in this. I did ask you for your opinion if you would be interested in free weight circuits, so that during January, when it's crazy, everyone's now working on their fitness, could you go grab a couple pieces of equipment, find a small little area, and get a good workout in? So I am in the middle of writing that up. I'm going to put them in the app so that when you have them, the way I'm thinking it's going to work, it hasn't been finalized yet, but I think I'm going to give you access to it for probably about 10 weeks just to get you through January, February, usually after Valentine's. That's when people start to fall off. But I'm going to give you 10 weeks access, and you'll have free weight workout circuits that you can go to an area of the house, gym, anything, and get these done. So I will get those in there. Come January, hold on. I'm also going to start my challenge. I am working on the details. So last challenge, we did really, really good. It was working on a lot of lifestyle changes, and it had a lot of nutrition goals. Week 1, we had a nutrition goal. Week 2, we had a nutrition goal. If you've ever seen my hashtag big ass salad, that was born in our fall challenge. So yeah, that's going to come up. I think that's going to be awesome. We've got a lot of ladies that love them. It gets that extra push. I am going to incorporate a lot of the nutrition challenge. My very first challenge, it was all workout based, performance based. And so the review from that one was they needed more help on nutrition. So then round 2, the fall one, we did have nutrition. And so I've got a couple of responses back about the tracking of it. It was a little too easy, so I got to make it harder. And I got to still keep the nutrition in it, and I have to maybe possibly take out a little bit of the tracking, which is hard because if you don't track, then how do I keep score? And so you guys really got my brain working on this. I'm hopefully going to figure something out. And ladies, if you have any, those who've done the challenge or those who want to do the challenge, if you got any feedback, if you've done a challenge in the past, like what really helped you stick with it, I'd love to hear that. Yeah, so Laura, hashtag big ass salad. I've actually done big ass salad like every day since then. I used to hate salads. I used to hate salads because people, like ladies, you would go to a restaurant and order a salad as if I'm not going to reach my fitness goal if I don't just eat salads. So that's the way I hate salads, is that you use it completely for a meal. But you can order the burger. You can order the steak and potatoes. I just don't like the mindset of I have to eat salads to be skinny, and I hate that philosophy. So, but big ass salads, what we used it for in the challenge was to up your vegetables, and we used it mainly for lunches, I think is really what a lot of the ladies did. And that took your calorie into a little bit more of a deficit rather than having a high carb lunch and then like a dinner and so forth. So that's going to come January. I think it's going to happen maybe mid-January. I know there's a ton of, don't Google 6-week challenge as I did because I'm trying to find ideas. There are a ton of them. They are starting really soon in the first part of January. But I think I'm going to let things calm down a little bit. Kids go back to school next week, get back into the rhythm of things. So mid-January, and of course I'll post it out there and let everyone know. So that is all of the fun stuff that's going on. Now the last thing is, remember my Black Friday sale, I extended it to the end of the year, which is tonight. I'll probably wake up tomorrow and take it down. But if anybody knows of anyone that's wanting to get into personal training, if you live in the Boise area and you want to meet with me, you can get 5 sessions. I usually don't sell sessions less than 12. If you wanted to work with me, you were dedicated to 12 sessions. But now you can get 5. So you can work with me once a week, once here and there, kind of as a check-in. And they're $10 off per session. So it's a good opportunity if you maybe don't want to dedicate a whole lot of money to a lot of sessions. But remember, this is you're buying the Audi, and you need to put yourself in that position of progress and success. So put yourself in that position of, if I dedicate my time and money to Allie, I'm going to do better. So think about that. I also have some online custom programs, 100% custom. I don't think you understand the power of this, is the fact that you walk into the gym with an app and your workouts are written by me for you. I talk to you on the phone and you told me everything you love, hate, what your gym looks like. You've sent me pictures of your gym. So I show you all your exercises in these videos. You can track how well you're doing. So custom online training, really quite cool. So go to tfltrainer.com/Black Friday, or just click the link in my bio. Okay, that is that. So just a little update. I know I've been kind of MIA. As you can tell, my voice, I'm not 100% better, but I'm alive. Barely. And we're going to get to it. So got a lot of new things coming out in 2020, and I can't wait for all you ladies. I will post those January circuits. It's going to be a one-time purchase. You'll have it probably for 10 weeks. I can't quite decide how long I want you to have it. There will probably be a small fee just because it's going to be in the app. And the more people I have in the app, the more it costs me. So there's going to be a small fee associated with it, but you'll have access to that app 24/7 and all for 10 weeks. And you can use the app for other things, tracking your weights, your progress, your photos, your body weight, all of it. So I'll get those in there. And then of course, those who are members who are listening, if you're finding that your gym is getting really busy and the membership workouts are not working out for you, let me know and we'll swap them and we'll give you the circuits for a little bit just to hold over, and then we'll go from there. So I need to create them though. I'm almost done. So I'll probably give anywhere from 4 to 5 a week. Maybe four lifting circuits, and then maybe give you guys a cardio day for the 5th day. And then you can pick and choose how many days you want to use that. So, okay. Cool beans. I just wanted to update everybody. So that is that. Thanks for joining me. Thank you again, April and Megan, for my You Are a Badass. Really, I hate reading. I didn't read the book. I listened to the audiobook, and I listened to it in the car on the way to train a client during cardio, and she's got some funny humor, and it's not a boring book to listen to. But if you, in all aspects of your life, to be honest with you, it's not just for business people. It's if you are struggling with balance in anything, if you just need some motivation and you feel like you're stuck in a rut, like this book, she finds the ways to relate to a lot of many different people, I think. So let me know if you've read it and you've loved it. I don't know. For some reason, it pulled me out of my funk. 2019, like I said, was a shit show. But hopefully 2020 is a good. I always get a little weirded out by New Year's. I don't know. The fact that like a whole year has passed. Sometimes it's like time flies by so quickly, but also it just like so super slow. So whenever you come around New Year's, it's like, holy crap, that year went by fast. And also like another year and I'm doing what with my life? So I'm always like, damn it, Allie, you let it happen again. Stop it. So hopefully that won't happen, because no snooze fest over here. I quit my job, starting new, and there's no more stopping me, right? Maybe. So, okay. Well, everyone, have a safe night. Don't drink and drive. Drink an Uber. And happy New Year's, everyone. And thanks for supporting me in all of my endeavors. And I'll see you next year. Okay, bye.